Welcome everyone once again to OCAA Women's Softball action as the Lambton Lions take on the St. Clair Saints for the second game of our doubleheader here at the St. Clair College Sports Park. I'm Justin Prince, welcome to We Digital Productions once again for its coverage of OCAA softball. We get ready for the second game of the doubleheader. So far, St. Clair with the upper hand in this mini-series, winning 9-2 just minutes ago. Now, the Lambton Lions just about ready to already come to the plate to begin this second ball game. Couple things to note, there are some changes. For example, Sierra Brown is at first base for the Lambton Lions tonight. You also have Julia Bolins will make an appearance as well later on for the Lions batting order. Dana Juarez is the pitcher for St. Clair. We're underway as we start things off with the leadoff, Robin Denelme. And Denelme struck out twice to start, eventually picked up a double in the last at bat though. Up high. Watch that one up high, back to back. 2-0 the count. To left field, base hit. Bounces its way off Cameron. And that allows the runner to advance to second. A double is the call from the score. That's going to bring out Kylie Short. Here's a look on the bouncer. Didn't get the proper read on the glove. So runner in scoring position for the Lions. Short goes for the bunt. Throw from Grondin to first, made Fawn. A 5-4 technically, as Ashton Fawn, today's field flex player and second baseman for the second game, able to come around to make the play after the duck down by the first baseman Kipfer. 1 out in the inning, runner now at third for Kyra Joseph. And that's to the backstop. The throw home goes away, and the Lions score to start things off. 1-0 Lambton. Look, as that one went underneath the glove of the catcher for this game, and Coombs just going to get the throw. Wasn't going to be there in time regardless. One and 0 to right field. Jackson gets a read on it. 2 gone.
Second baseman with 14, Avery Monitor.
Let's take a look once again as Jackson had to search for it in the lights for a minute. Avery Moniger coming up. That one watched to start off the count. 1-0. That one in for a strike. 1-1. We talked about Juarez in the last game when she came in to close game 1. Juarez previously had 6 games coming into tonight, appeared in 17 2/3 innings, right below 3. This one squirts by Jackson and right. And the Lions striking aggressive. Able to get a stand-up triple out of last game's pitcher. Look at the contact as Jackson didn't get the play and then didn't get the angle. Judy LaFleur actually had to make the throw back in. Elizabeth Bailey now up. Bows it away to start. This count 0-1. Bailey last game, hitless. 2 flyouts and a pop-up. It's a strike, 0-2. On the 0-2, popped up again. This one lands in the grass somewhere outside the grandstand. On the 0-2. Strikes out. And Lambton strikes first. 1-0 Lions after they pick up a double and bring in the run eventually. Lambton 1, St. Clair 0 after 1. Saints Nation uniting tonight. Full darkness here at the ballpark now as we enter the bottom of the first inning. Justin Prince with you here on Wheat Digital Productions as pitching this game is Kylie Short. Short so far this season over 1 in her 5 appearances and 3 starts. However, has an ERA of 13. Why? 30 runs allowed, 26 earned in 2024 so far. That's also with 36 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Just 14 innings for those numbers too. So coming up to the plate to lead things off for St. Clair, Shaylin Murphy. It's followed by Judy LaFleur, then Kirsten Kipfer. Followed by Brooke Cameron, Reese Grondin, Dana Juarez. Starting things off, getting the strike 0-1. Rounding out the lineup today for St. Clair will be Ada Mara, along with Cameron Coombs, along with Zanaya Jackson. 0-2 the count. On the 0-2. Missed outside, 1-2. Murphy in the last game, 1 for 4 with a single. Strikes out to begin this ball game, though. First out.
Back of the Saints, center number 18, Judy LaFleur.
That brings up Judy LaFleur. Starting off low, 1-0. LaFleur in the last game had a 2 for 4 game. 2 singles, also picked up a stolen base at one point. LaFleur skies it up and into the grandstand. Van makes a catch. 1-1. On the 1-1. Way on the outside, 2-1. 2-1. Nearly hits her. 3-1. On deck, Kipfer. Chopped over to short, played by Bailey. Called safe, infield single. So Junior LaFleur with her third hit today. Going to the other game. It's 1-1 outside at the edge of the outside part of the plate. So up at the plate, Kipper, last game's pitcher. One and 0. Kipfer, high drive, left field. Looking back, drops short of the wall in front of Hudson. Kipfer reaches with a single. And the St. Clair Saints not able to advance the runners there on that sequence.
Back to the Saints, your left fielder number 7, Cameron.
That just about had a chance for a home run. It hits the wall. And instead, 2 runners on, 1 out. That's for Cameron. Cameron slaps it foul for a first strike. 1-1 the count. 1-1 is the count. One goes low. 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2. Cameron, last game. A strikeout, a walk, a sac fly, a single, and a stolen base. And a partridge in a pear tree. The 2-2. And one way high on the rice ball. 3-2. Reese Grondin on deck. And that loads the bases on a walk.
Back to the Saints, your third baseman, number 17, Reese Grondin.
So Reese Grondin with a prime opportunity. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. And it starts by missing 1-0. Grondin last game 2 for 4 with 2 singles. On the 1-0. Grondin fouled. And that ball just about hit me. 1-1 is the count. On the 1-1. Grondin fouls it again, this time out to Alumni Way, 1-2. On the 1-2. Rolls to them. 2-2. Get a 1-0 ball game. Lambton scoring in the top of first inning to begin the scoring. St. Clair looking for a quick response. Grondin pivots, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one just about lands in the dugout. There is meshing to protect that there. It stays 3-2. Grondin looking for something to swing at. Saw something, swung through it. Second strikeout for short.
Back for the Saints with pitcher number 2,
That makes it 2 gone. Dana Juarez now up. Juarez chopped to short, play to Bailey, gets the force. 6-5 ends the inning. St. Clair loads the bases, but can't bring them in to score. Lambton leads 1-0 after 1. It's a full moon type of night here in Windsor. It's the top of the second inning as well as the Lambton Lions bring Verschuren to the plate. Starts with a strike, 0-1. Brown and Hudson. Paige Hudson due up after. The 0-1. Went way off speed on it, missed it. 1-1. It's time to right field. No, played in fact by Kipfer. That's going to bring up the first baseman this game, Sierra Brown. Brown didn't get the start or an appearance in the last game. Fouls back to start here, 0-1. So far, she's 3 for 14 on the year. 214 at the batting average. Hasn't struck out, though, too often. Only 1 strikeout. The 0-1 misses. 1-1. Fouled away again, 1-2. Off speed way out, 2-2. On the 2-2. Bounces away, 3-2. And draws the strikeout. That's 2 now for Juarez today. That's going to bring up someone who didn't get the chance to swing the bat last game, Paige Hudson. Hudson was flexed last game, swings at one up way up high, 0-1. Hudson 3 for 17 with a double so far this year. He's also struck out 4 times, walked 3. Very aggressive here, 2 strikes. The 0-2, missed down below, 1-2. One and 2. Fouled up and just into the mesh. Stays 1-2. Way upstairs, 2-2. On the 2-2. Missed 3-2. And that continues the inning. A walk for Hudson. That's going to bring up Julia Bolins. And a hearty swing and a miss. One's from Wyoming, Ontario. Has had 3 hits in her 6 at-bats so far this year. 3 RBIs. Good contact played by Murphy quickly, though, to Kipfer for the out. That completes the top of the 2nd inning. Lambton up 1-0 still as we enter the bottom 2nd here on We Digital. But he was also an All-American, 2nd team in this time to right. Forward back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
Main campus of St. Clair College still buzzing with light here as it's getting dark. Bottom of the second inning.
14, Umera.
Umera leads things off, followed by Coombs and Jackson. Umera starts off watching one in the turf, 1-0. Some puppy dogs coming out to play. One and 0. Fouled away. It's 1-1 off Doug Weitzman. Our last game had a hit for a single and a triple for an RBI. Way low. 2-1. This one down the right field line, hit foul. Second strike, 2-2. Up to 2-2. This one chopped over to third, played over by Brown at first for the out.
Back to the Saints, your catcher, number 12, Cameron.
Look to the
Coombs.
replay, pretty routine. Cameron Coombs up. Starts low for a strike, 0-1. Rice ball, this time missing. 1-1. Coombs. So far today, 1 hit, 4 at bats. Coombs to third. Throw this time rocket launched. Need 5 on the play. Gets Coombs aboard.
We're back to the Saints, your right field number 9, Zanaya Jackson.
So that airmail brings Zanaya Jackson. Look here as bye-bye. Just out of the range of Brown. Jackson shows bunt, but the Lions were ready for it. Already backed off, 1-0. Jackson in the last game did pick up a couple hits. This time bunts it. As the runner advanced to second, gets the out at first.
We're back to the Saints, your shortstop number 28, Shane.
So sacrifice bunt for
Murphy.
Jackson. Bring the top of the lineup card back up. Shaylin Murphy, due up. Starts way low, 1-0. And it looks like they are going to call for a pinch runner here. Courtesy. They go with the courtesy play with Jackson. Murphy fouls it away, 1-1. 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Taking their time, 2-1. Tries to aim for the corner, missed, 3-1. Again, Jackson at second. 2 gone. Bottom of the second. Murphy into third. Everybody going to third today as that gets the out. St. Clair again gets a runner in scoring position, not able to take advantage. 1-0 Lions, your score after 2 innings of work.
Lambton 1, St. Clair no score.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor. Robin Denelme ready to lead things off after that leadoff double in the first inning. Starts off with a strike to her count, 0-1. Fouled away. 2 strikes. Kylie short, Kyra Joseph due up after. That one nearly kicks into her. 1-2. Trying to go slider with it, missed it, 2-2. Juarez, the pitch. Rizzled over to Fawn, Kemper makes the play, first out.
Now batting for Lambton, the pitcher, number 7, Kylie Short.
Slow bouncer, but didn't need to go all that far to get to Kemper. So to the plate is Short. And that goes behind her. Not the greatest of throws on that one. 1-0. This time, rice ball way too high. 2-0. Hitter's count here forces the swing. 2-1. On the 2-1. Swing and miss. 2-2. The 2-2. Just got a piece of that one. 2-2 still. Way out for a 3-2. A full count. Joseph on deck. And a strikeout. That's now strikeout number 3 from Juarez. 2 gone in the inning.
Lambton designated player number 22, Clair Joseph.
Small conference up on the rubber for Clair Joseph. Flew out last time. Starts way off speed, but low. 1-0. Swings at one with more velocity. 1-1. On the 1-1. Off speed gets the strike. Outside part of the plate. 1-2. On the 1-2. Foul back, hits the screen, stays 1-2. Misses. 2-2. Juarez looking to close the inning. 2-2. Chopped foul. The battle continues. On the 2-2. Gets the low strike. Count it. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Juarez has settled down after that run in the first. Just freezing Joseph as we head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Lambton. Winter Spitfires action coming up on the 19th and the 21st. Up on the 19th and the 21st. For the 21st is Niagara Ice Dogs in town. Preseason action can be seen on Weed Digital Productions. Be sure to tune in to see preseason OHL action. Full pitch black darkness here at the ballpark.
Getting out for the Saints in the bottom of the third.
St. Clair comes up.
Center fielder, number 18, Judy
LaFleur, followed by Kipfer and Cameron. St. Clair's got the pitching part settled in. hitting. It's been about finishing the job. Both times in scoring position runners in the innings. Last time up, LaFleur hit a single, starting with the 1-0 count. That one gets the corner, 1-1. On the 1-1. Hard contact, LaFleur sizzled it past Moniger at second. LaFleur's 2 for 2 this game.
Baseman number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
Kristen Kipfer now has someone aboard to work with. That's going to bring Kipfer, who also had a base hit last time, up to the plate. Starts with 1 in the tight corner, 0-1. Kipfer fouls it hard down the line. 0-2. Short wants that same ball. This time to the backstop. LaFleur advances to second as that bounces its way back to short. 1-2. Fouled away again. Again off Doug Weisman. One and two. Wise ball just missed up high. 2-2. Two and two. Skied up. Look out on the grandstand as a fan has a souvenir. All given back once again via courtesy here at this ballpark. 2-2 still. On the 2-2. That one nearly plunks her. 3-2. Full count, 3-2 from short. And fouled away again as the battle continues. On deck, Cameron. The 3-2. Got a piece again. Great battle here. On the 3-2. And another foul ball. Kipfer does not want to give in. Three and two again. Fouled up. That hits the roof. We're in double-digit pitches now for this at-bat, for those wondering. Three and two. Swung again. Foul ball. On a 3-2 again. Fouled away again. Press box staff getting a bit nervous about those going straight up like that. This one, take a base, and finally somebody gives in. Near 20 pitches as Kipfer just kept going on the foul balls.
Cameron.
So that's going to bring up Cameron, who walked last time up. Down low to start this one, 1-0. Flora, with all of this, is still at second. Kipfer now at first. Still the bottom of the third inning after what was a near 10-minute at-bat for Kipfer. Cameron half swung it foul. One and one. On a 1-1. High drive, left field, bounces for a ground rule double. And the ground rule double scores one. We're tied at 1.
Go back to the Saints, your third baseman, number 17, Reese Grondin.
That got some standing up. Great contact, end of the bat. But it's a one bouncer just shy of the warning track. Reese Grondin now up. Struck out last time. This one squeaks down with runners now both in scoring position. One and 0. Grondin, this one down to left field, hits the scoreboard, it's gone. Reese Grondin with a moonshot, a 2-run RBI, and the St. Clair Saints take the lead. 3 runs on the blast. Reese Grondin becomes St. Clair's first multi-home run hitter of the season as that plucks off the scoreboard. 4-1 St. Clair. And it looks like Lambton now trying to play things precautionally as they take note. Juarez now up. Juarez gets aboard as that gets pushed by Bailey. Bailey couldn't get the squeeze on the second bounce through, and the pen is getting to work.
Play number 14, Adam Rivera.
Lambton trying to keep this from going out of control. Now, all right, Merrill now up. Gets a strike inside, 0-1 to start. Preparation underway. Looks like once again going to be Joseph, who is the designated player. 0-1, straight up the heart to Main Street. A base hit for Amara. 2 runners now aboard, and there is concern that may have hit a piece of her. Short. Being checked out by the training staff. Did it hit her? Might have gotten a hand. Yes, indeed. You see the right hand flicker. So the coaching staff and the trainers discussing things. Here's a look from the previous moonshot. Reese Grondin getting all of it to hit the top of the scoreboard there. This play, a scary one for the hand. One bounced off her apparently to get that ramp out to the outfield. And that could be a true concern for throwing. Let's see what they do, because there's now runners at first and second. St. Clair with 4 runs in this 3rd inning. So once again, Elijah Joseph was getting ready in the pen just prior to this. Tomorrow, it's OHL preseason action. We Digital has coverage as the Flint Firebirds take on the Windsor Spitfires at the Vollmer Center in LaSalle. 7:05 p.m. puck drop. Be sure to tune in. And so, the discussions continue here. There's a look to the pen. Remember, earlier tonight, Joseph already appearing in a ball game, and it looks like that's going to be the end of the ball game for Kylie Short. They've had to take Short out. They will bring Joseph in. And so this changed the complexion of this ball game a little bit.
Assuming the pitching duties for Lambton, number 22, Kyler Joseph.
So Joseph will warm up here and have to face at least the bottom of the order. 8, 9, and 1 hitters with no outs still in the inning. Coombs, Jackson, Murphy. How they're lined up on the order card. But he was also an All-American, second team in that. This time to right. Or back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
Warm-up continues for Kyra Joseph, the first-year player. Her second appearance up on the rubber today. It's been the designated player for both games in the 3-hole. And now she looks to try and get some outs. And St. Clair took the lead this inning with some power from Grondin.
Now batting for the Saints, new catcher number 12, Cameron Coombs.
Plate, Cameron Coombs. That goes to the backstop, and both runners advance to scoring position to start this one. way outside, backstop again, nowhere for the runners to go. Swing and a miss, 2-1. One down low, 3-1. Runners at second and third for the 3-1, and bases loaded.
Back to the Saints.
And our big opportunity. That's Jackson, who has them loaded for her at bat. Last time up, she did a sacrifice bunt. Starts low, but gets the strike at the knees. 0-1. On the 0-1. Tries to frame it up high, doesn't get the frame to fit. 1-1. Jackson up the middle, base hit. Stop sign given at third. Single RBI as that scores Juarez.
Back to the Saints, your shortstop.
Station to station they go.
Murphy.
Good rank from Jackson. That brings up the 9th hitter of the inning, Shaylin Murphy. Starts outside, 1-0. Murphy still not with a hit today. Last time grounded out. Murphy, playable, throw to first, close, gets the out. St. Clair trying to advance a runner, gets his second out. A 4-3, and then a 3-2. Weird decision to run after the play at first was completed.
Back to the Saints, your center number 18, Judy LaFleur.
So Judy LaFleur now to the plate, bunts it foul. Runner at third still. And a 5-1 ball game. Fleur launches one high, 1-1. A 1-1 LaFleur. Played short to third, but no play made. Jackson scores. RBI single.
Back to the Saints. Your first baseman, number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
Look to the replay. So that sets up Kipfer. Kipfer now up with the 1-0 count. Last time walked aboard. 6-1 St. Clair, 6 runs all this inning. It's one to right. Bobbled. Made on the catch. Avery Moniger able to get the squeeze to retire the side. A spectacular play, but St. Clair scores plenty. They lead big here in Windsor. 6-1 after 3. Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor, as it's Juarez taking on the player who closed out the last inning, Moninger. 6-1 your score. Moninger fouls that one away. 1-1 the count. Last time up, it was a triple. That was getting the opening score for Lambton. This one chopped into play. Base hit.
Now batting for Lansing, shortstop number 6, Elizabeth Bailey.
Elizabeth Bailey now due up as here's a look. Taking a play out of St. Clair's book. Starting things low. Called a ball. 1-0. Trying to get the inside corner. Did get it. 1-1. One swings over top of it, off speed, 1-2. One and two. And fouled away off the meshing. Stays 1-2. Bailey from London, her first year with Lambton. This time gets it up the heart of the plate for the strikeout. That's now 5 from Juarez.
Now batting for Lansing, third baseman number 18, McKenna Verschuren.
Able to get it where she doesn't know if it's off speed or not. And up to the plate. Verschuren. That one is definitely off speed, missing. 1-0. Swings underneath it, 1-1. On the 1-1. Rise ball. That one doesn't get the call, 2-1. This time, bit lower, gets the zone this time, 2-2. On 2-2, way out. Throw to first, goes to the outfield, but is backed up by Jackson. Look over towards first, trying to get the pick off, but no response. 3-2. High drive, right field. Jackson gets it. 2 out. Two gone now on the top of the 4th inning.
Batting for Lambton, first baseman number 9, Sierra Brown.
Up at the plate, Sierra Brown. That one went up the elevator shaft, 1-0. This time, fouled back, 1-1. The 1-1. That Run goes to the backstop. This time the runner does advance. 2-1. Two and one. Gets the bottom part of the plate. 2-2. On the 2-2. Juarez off speed. Gets it. Strike three. And to the bottom of the fourth we go. Lambton still with just 2 hits this game. 6-1 St. Clair. Fans having a good time out at the ballpark as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning. St. Clair up by 5. Some attentive fans as Cameron will lead things off this inning. Grandin, Juarez due up after. Cameron, so far, 1 for 1 with a walk. Hit an RBI double. Starts in for a strike, 0-1. One chopped, played by Bailey. Throw takes the fielder off the bag. Brown thrown off first.
Now batting for the Saints, third baseman, number 17, Reese Grandin.
So, I believe an error going to be the score here. That seemed like it was going to be playable up until that throw. Grandin now at the plate after a home run for 3 runs last time. Up. Way up high, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Look at the previous play on how that broke down. Grandin, base hit up the middle. Second hit for Grandin today. Runners at first and second.
Well, back to the Saints. Your pitcher, number 2, Dana Juarez.
Look to the replay as that one zips through the rubber. This brings up Dana Juarez. Starts high, 1-0. Juarez, a single last time up for her. Juarez fouls it, 1-1. fouled away, 1-2. Way over her head, 2-2. On the 2-2, Suarez, right center, but caught by Bolins. That does advance one of the runners to third, however, on the first out.
Back for the Saints for DP.
Long way to track it, all the way from the S to the T. Now it is Mara to the play. Now one above their heads, 1-0. Last time up, it was a single for Amara. This one rakes that one in the turf, knocked foul. 1-1. That one actually, I believe, swung on, got cued around, then knocked out. Smart play to get it foul instead. 1-1. Make it 1-2 on the swing and miss. One and two. Oh my, 2-2. On a 2-2. Way out, 3-2. Full count here, 3-2. Swings underneath it on a swing and a miss for the second out.
Back for the Saints, your catcher number 12, Cameron Coombs.
Cameron Coombs now comes up. Coombs reaching via error and via walk so far. That's one missed the zone, 1-0. This time takes the swing, misses on it, 1-1. Look to try and take a swing at it. Knocks it foul, 1-2. On the 1-2. Trying to get the corner, missed it, 2-2. Two and two to the backstop. The Saints score one. Second base runner moves into scoring position in Gronton. And now 3-2. Here's a look from the base path from Cameron. Goes the backstop off into the sprint. The slide just got there. Hard contact made at second by Moniger. And that tires the side, but it's 7-1 St. Clair now. The Saints have scored 7 in the past 2 innings. 7-1 here on We Digital. All-American, second team in. This time to right. Forward back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor as we get ready for the top of the fifth inning. Just about set to go once again as Hudson, Bowens, and Denemy all due up in this inning. Ken Joseph Prince with you here on We the Digital Productions, and what has been good day offensively for the Saints. Here's a look at the replays where Reese Grondon earlier on slammed one on top of the scoreboard. That was a 3-run home run that opened the floodgates, so to speak, for St. Clair scoring in Game 2. Out to the plate, Paige Hudson. Starts off with a strike 0-1.
Look through number 11, Paige Hudson.
To second, bounces off Fawn's face. Ashton Fawn had that one ricochet off of her and her teammates, right being waved off by Fawn.
Line for Lambton, right through number 8, Julia Bowles.
Tough angle on the bounce off the face. Up to the plate, Bowens. A 6-3 ground out last time as that one goes way high, 1-0. Swings and a miss. 1-1. Swings aggressively, 1-2. One and two. Down the first base line. Kipper makes the tag herself. So that's the first out of the top of the fifth inning. That's going to bring up Denemy. That one bounces to the backstop. Runner advances to third on the sequence. All right, advanced previously to second. On the 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Slap past Juarez. Throw to first, gets the out there. But as seen, a run does come in for Lambton. 7-2 is now the score line. And now Lambton talking things over here.
Lambton will be number 17, Aubrey Moffett.
Guys, what's the score here? What? Lambton School. Just got a confirmation that it should be 8-2 on the mark, they now say. Make sure on things here. So they do have it 8-2 now on the scoreboards all of a sudden. 0-1. As it's fouled back. This right now up at the plate is Moffitt for short. On 2. And Moffitt takes the strikeout.
And at the top of the fifth.
And at the top of the fifth innings, completion.
The bottom of the fifth.
What's been a confusing one at some points. It's been a dominating one at others. 8-2 on the scoreboards here at the stadium.
Pitching for Lansing.
Welcome back, and just got the reasoning, by the way, that score got updated to 8 runs for St. Clair. One of the coaches, actually, for the St. Clair Saints came up, talked things over with the scoring staff about what happened on the field, and said, this is actually supposed to be 7 runs from one of the innings, not 6. So they corrected the record, and now 8-2 here in the bottom of the inning. Swinging and missing out of the plate is Jackson, who is 1 for 1 with a sac bunt today. Down low, 2-1. One and one gets the strike call. Rather, gets second strike. Jackson to right field. And just squeezed on. Bit of a scary play for a moment. Sarah Brown actually with the one on the catch.
Now batting for the Saints, your shortstop number 20 is Shaylin Murphy.
Look there as Brown had to go on an excursion and gets a second one in that direction. 2 gone.
Now back to the Saints, your center fielder number 18, Judy LaFleur.
So now to the plate, Judy LaFleur. Goes outside to start 1-0 so far. LaFleur, perfect. 3 for 3, 3 singles. Make it 4 for 4. LaFleur reaches again via single. And the Lions, all they can do is smile at it. Up at the plate is Kipfer. Kipfer fouls it away. 0-1. Fouled down the line a little bit more straighter this time. 0-2. For 2. That nearly hit her. 1-2.
Well, back to the Saints, first baseman number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
One and two, Kipfer. Left center. And it drops. Neither Hudson or Denemy can communicate there. Fleur scores an E7. 9-2, St. Clair.
From Cameron.
That was fly-out territory. They give it to the left fielder on the air in Hudson. That brings up Cameron. Found a way to start, 0-1. Way high. 1-1. On the 1-1, tries to hit the corner, 2-1. Foul back, 2-2. Two and two. That one hops, skips, and jumps. 3-2. On the 3-2, misses the corner, and that walks Cameron aboard.
Now back for the Saints, third baseman. Number 17, Reese Grondin.
Reese Grondin now up with 2 runners aboard and 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. One swing could end the game technically by mercy. 0-1. Grondin skies it. It's trackable and playable. Popped up. St. Clair extends the gap to 7 on the score sheet. 9-2 here on We Digital. St. Clair leads. Welcome back, everyone, as an interesting one for the rubber for the top of the 6th. How about Ashton Fawn getting a chance to throw? Fawn has thrown in 3 games so far. It's combined for 9 innings of work, 10 hits, 5 earned runs allowed. 7 strikeouts and 4 walks, an ERA of 3.89 so far. It's the first time Fawn's got the chance to throw at home.
Batting for Lansing, number 22, Clair Joseph.
So up at the plate, Clair Joseph. Starts with a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. On the 0-2, outside. And sat down on strikes. 3 straight. And that's back-to-back strikeouts now for the
Now batting for
Saints.
Lansing, number 14, Avery Monitor.
That brings up Avery Monitor. Or rather, looks like
We're going to stay with the current batter.
it is a 1-2. That's what I initially thought. She just thought it was a strike. Two and two. In a confusing sequence there. There is no outs in the inning. Joseph nearly walked back to the dugout thinking the count was done. This one does get the out. 6-3.
Now batting, number 14, Avery Monitor.
So, of note, that one goes high. Due up after this, Bailey on top of it, who struck out twice, but Avery Monitor has had a good game with a triple and a single. Swings through it 1-1. Off speed missing, 2-1. To center field. Made by the floor, 2 gone.
Now batting for Lansing, number 6, Elizabeth Bailey.
So at bat, that brings up Elizabeth Bailey. To second. Play to first, gets the out. Top of the 6th, very quickly done. 1-2-3 for Fawn. We head to the bottom of the frame. 9-2, St. Clair still your score. Reminder that OHL action preseason coverage on We Digital tomorrow. It is the Firebirds, the Spitfires. On the 19th, be sure to tune in 7:05 p.m. coverage here from Windsor. Oh, and by the way, don't forget this weekend, London Beefeaters coming in town for a rivalry matchup. The St. Clair Saints, they're practicing right now. It was too late at night here on campus. Trying to get prepared for what's going to be Likely one of the closest games of the season. 9-2, as of note, St. Clair Saints football has outright dominated. Just one touchdown allowed at home.
Number 1, Chloe Cole.
Each game has had an interval at least by 40. A lot of expectations expecting to be a lot tighter, though, this Saturday. So, some pinch hitters coming in for St. Clair here. It's Chloe Cole now up. This is for Wallings. Looks like they now signal an adjustment to the lineup card. By the way, this is a change up on the rubber that just got indicated for Shurin. 2-0. Shurin now in for Lambton. Bounces down, 3-0. So her second appearance of the season for Shurin. 2 1/3 innings of work appearance so far that had 5 runs allowed. Gets strike, 3-1. 3-1's the count. And walked aboard is Cole.
Come back to the Saints. Number 14, Ada Lumera.
Mara now coming up. Mara, 1 for 3 so far. Down low, 2-0. Chopped up the middle. Could be playable, it's not. Infield single. Merrill gets aboard. 2 aboard, in fact, for the bottom of the 6th inning. Cameron Coombs says here's the replay. Just couldn't get the turn as that one's popped up and hits the mesh. 0-1. Slap to left, but tracked down by Hudson. Should I say Megan Moninger, who made the change. First out. Molly Casillas now up to the plate. Pinch hitter swings through it, 0-1. And it looks like some of the baseball players coming by to watch what's going on. 1-1. This one hits the mesh. 1-2. Way upstairs, 2-2. Makes contact with it, foul, stays 2-2. on the 2-2. This time off speed, cues up to short, and no plays made. Multiple options, none taken. believe they didn't give a hit on that either. They could have had a force. Instead, it's a strike. Now for Shanlin Murphy. Up at the plate with the bases loaded. Turf side, 1-1. Murphy, right field, in for a base hit. Sankor scores another. 2 more runs and they can end the game early. If not, they still lead 10-2. Look to the replay as Murphy reaches, gets it, puts it right in front of Bolins. Now to the plate. Judy LaFleur. Two straight pitches missing, 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. 2-1 is the count. Way upstairs, 3-1. On the 3-1. Swings at it, chops it. Play to third. Does take it out. However, still runners at first and second as Casillas comes through. Sankor 1 run away from closing it. Fielder's choice there. And her pinch hitter, Jane Foreman. This is her first home appearance. Starts with a strike, 0-1 to her account. Foreman, 1 previous at bat. That eventually led to a stolen base on a walk, too. That one called a strike, 0-2. Rolls away. Both runners advance to scoring position now. And any bit of contact to the outfield can end this game right here. Very tight. 2-2. One at, fouled away, 2-2. Rise ball, well, tried to go up like a skyscraper. It's 3-2. And swings through it, and we have to go through the top of the 7th. After 2 more runs come in to score, Sankor leads 11-2. Your score, top of the 7th to close it after this. But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. This time, back, everyone, to Windsor, Ontario, as it's the top of the 7th inning. Just about ready to close things out here. Up at the plate for Shuren. Brown, Hudson, all due up. Fouled away, 1-1. Vaughn gets the strike. 1-2. Rolls down. 2-2. Swings and misses, strikes out. So, Sierra Brown to the plate. Starts up high, 1-0. Jane Foreman, by the way, in left field currently. Down the line, called out, 3 unassisted. And that brings Lambton down to their final out. Simple play. Paige Hudson now up. Starts off speed for the strike, 0-1. And 1 to Murphy to end the game. Rolls away. An error on the play. Let's see where this error might go. That rolled and squirted away. One more time. Murphy does hit the turf, looks like. They did say E6. Foul back in live action. Vaughn sets up. Swing and a miss. Gets the strike. One more strike and Bolins looks to extend the game. Bolins fouls it. Stays 0-2. The 0-2. Just missed the inside corner. 1-2. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 1 runner on. St. Clair looks to close the door. They do here. Vaughn closes it out, and the St. Clair Saints pick up the win to move to 7-3. 11-2 is your final. It's time to say goodbye from Windsor, Ontario. I thank everyone for tuning in. We hope to see you during OHL preseason action and from football and soccer over the weekend. But until then, I'm Justin Prince saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your evening. 11-2, your final.